Hey Logan, it's Aunt Trish. I haven't made a video for a while, but I wanted to keep a record of everything I've been doing. That way I can show you that I really tried hard, for you. And so I wanted to talk to you because I haven't made a video in a long time. But today is it's September 16th, 2021. It's like 9 o'clock. So I have a plan going. I don't know if I made a document of this, but I got a newspaper going for you. And hopefully once that comes out is when I'm going to try to do everything I can. I wrote the President of the United States of America today, President Biden. I joined a Breaking Code legislation team, and I'm going to work on Idaho laws. I requested that way I could learn more about the laws in that state to try to get in and help you better by understanding the laws, because CPS is a very powerful entity which I had not known about, which is why you haven't been able to come home, Logan. I upset CPS because I reported them for a drug that you were not supposed to be on, and you've been drugged with a lot of drugs you were not supposed to be on. You were not sick, and the drugs that they have put you on, they make you sleepy, and they're very dangerous, and they have very dangerous side effects, and there's no reason you should have been on any of those medications, because, Logan, you are not sick. You are perfect the way you are, and you having the reactions that you've had, coming into this situation is perfectly normal, and it's totally understandable. And what has happened to you it's so terrible, and I am so sorry that this happened the way it did. And I've tried really hard, and I won't give up. And I told you I won't give up. Your aunt's got your back, and I just wish that things were different. And I am so sorry it's taken so long, but I will keep fighting, and I have been fighting. You just haven't seen it, because it's so complicated and grown-uppy and just ridiculous that I barely understand it. I don't know if you would at your age, even though you're so smart. But I'm still working on it, and I love you so much, and hopefully I will figure something out. I'm also making a streamline of videos of all the lies and bad things that CPS did, and the things that they've done wrong, and how they've, hurt you. And, I tried to make all those reports. I made these reports to CPS, on CPS, against CPS when you were being drugged, and I made reports against Provo Canyon School when you were being isolated, because that was illegal. There was a new bill that passed, and that was illegal. It was also illegal when that lady was in the room with us. You were supposed to be able to talk to me alone. All of those things were illegal. And they've used medicine to keep you basically restrained. If they can't put you in an isolation room, then they use a medication to make you sleepy instead. And it's happened to a lot of victims in those schools. And I know that those people were trying to say that you were a liar about that man twisting your arm, but I want you to know that I believe you. And I know that you were telling the truth. And I know that scared you, and I'm so sorry. And these grown-ups are just awful for what they've done, and they're going to have to live with that, And when you get out of there, you're going to have a whole group of survivors, these people called survivors, And they're all going to just love you and adore you and accept you, and they all believe you too. They will all believe you too. And they all care about you even now. Everybody that hears your story is so infuriated right along with me, and You have so much support. Guy Stevens, Alliance Against Seclusion and Restraint. He's got an organization and he is so supportive of you. Paris Hilton, can you imagine that? Paris Hilton responded, and she's famous and she's so successful and so smart, and she was a survivor too, and she so supports you, and she's outraged too. And Breaking Code Silence, they support you. And Rebecca supports you, and Vanessa supports you, and Simone supports you, and Caroline supports you, and I say Rebecca, Vanessa, Jennifer, Jenny supports you. I mean, there's so many of them. There's so many people that I forget all of their names, and if I've forgotten your name, I'm sorry, you guys. But they all care about you, and they all support you, and there is a whole team of people that are behind the scenes trying to figure out how to get you out, and we will find a way. I will find a way, Logan, and I love you, and I'm so sorry you've had to go through this, and I will not stop. No matter how many times they say no, I will keep finding a way to say yes. I will keep finding a way to bring you home so you can have a Christmas and you can have a birthday. And when you get home and I finally do it, you're going to have every birthday present that you've missed. I'll save it. Every Christmas present that you missed, I will save it. And you'll have double, triple presents. And I'm going to work hard and get a house, and we're going to have the life that you deserve. And same with Auntie Kira, and you're going to have so much love and support from so many people. And I think your story is going to be another one in the book that just changes the world, because this can't happen anymore. And through your suffering and your pain, this story will help so many other foster children that are getting stuck in these situations too, that don't have anybody fighting for them. They don't have an Aunt Trish. And so when you get out, just know that all this pain and suffering that you've experienced, it didn't go in vain, because this is going to fuel the fight for every other foster kid and all those kids that you're with now that nobody's fighting for. But I will get you out. I will. I promise. And I made you a promise, and you know I don't break my promises. So I love you. And we'll talk soon, hopefully. Stay strong, kid.